YouTube, Twitch, welcome back. It is some more Slay the Spire action. We're playing as the Watcher this time. The last one we got at A11. One fewer potion slots. Let's do it. Honestly, let's knock it out first time. We've got a bit stuck, I think, on like the A11. Mainly as the Ironclad, I think it was, but we've been pretty smooth with the other two characters, so I think we need to just keep doing more of the same. I think I've now, like, thanks to various, Twitch chat senseis, I think I've finally got, like, my flow chart, if you will, for this game, where you kind of let the relics dictate what you're doing in the run, but you still need to like grab some like generally good cards as you go through the first floor, and then hopefully around the second floor-ish, something will push you in a direction and you can go towards that type of build. Anyway, we have my favorite event of enemies in your next 3 combats have 1 health. It's my favorite when I can cheese an elite with it. There is a possibility of cheesing elite with it. I will therefore try and do it. There's actually 2 ways I could cheese it. Okay, I think we'll take the middle cheese because that does give me 2 elites potentially. We need the question mark tiles to be kind to me. I mean, either way though, it's going to make my life easier just from the get-go. Cheat out some early cards, hopefully, and get rolling from there. Now, one thing I'll say is this character, where I find them a bit harder than the other ones to some degree, is if you try and, like, really, like, use this Wrath and Calm type build, which is really, like, the whole point of this character, right, is that they can change stances. If you get caught out in Wrath, you're going to have a bad time. Like, a bunch of enemies will just one-shot you in Wrath, so I always have to be, like, a bit careful with going in and out of Wrath, or not going in and out of Wrath, and sometimes I get tripped up on it. So, I mean, I don't really think to say beyond that. I just have to be, like, somewhat cautious of it. Study. At the end of your turn, shuffle an insight into your draw pile. Insights are the draw 2 cards, right, for 0. Yep. Windmill Strike Retain deals 7 damage when it's retained, increases damage by 4 this combat. Bit of a slow burner card, and Fasting. You gain 3 strength and gain 3 dexterity, but you gain 1 less energy at the start of each turn. I feel like this one is, like, not impossible to take, but, like, improbable right now unless you get some sort of, like, really heavy push towards needing these big stat boons, or some way to like negate the downside, maybe. I don't know if you can do that with artifact. I assume you can, right? None of these are really exactly what I'm after. I'm kind of just after pure, give myself some more damage type cards. I think I'm just gonna skip. I'm semi-tempted to grab Study, but I won't. 8 damage, 5 max health. The 5 max health feels pretty spooky. I'm going to try the 18 damage, but I could get really punished for this. If one of these is a battle, I'm in a bit of trouble. Alright, never mind, I'm a genius. I'll heal 24. Please, not a fight. Perfect. Okay, so find some potions. Weak explosive smoke. I'm going to level with you. I'm really bad with the smoke bomb potion, because I'm just super greedy. I always want to like complete every single battle. So I think I'm going to grab that. Explosive is fine, but I don't think it's better than the Dex potion. I think the weak one is the one I prefer out of these ones. Anything to mitigate a bit of damage. I guess it's mitigating damage. Actually, hang on a sec. Hold on. Hold on. Maybe I do want to take the explosive, because I can't really deal with AoE fights right now. Actually, I've changed my mind. I'll take this instead. Just in case I get that fight with, like, the bunch of, like, gremlin guys. Alright, Nirvana, Flying Sleeves, and Cut Through Fate. I actually like a few of these cards. Nirvana's interesting if you can get the scry stuff going. It gives you some way to gain block while you're doing all of your scrying stuff. I don't hate it, but again, I think this is too niche right now for me to grab. That being said, it's Flying Sleeves versus Cut Through Fate, which is one of the enablers for Nirvana. I think they're both of a similar quality. Obviously, if you get any strength gain, Flying Sleeves become a lot better, but we're not actually at that point in the game yet. This also has a Retain on it, which can be quite nice if I don't need to use it on a certain turn. I'll get it for the future turn. But honestly, I might just grab Cut Through Fate. Just on the off chance in the future I do get Scry synergy, I think I'll be happy to have a card with Scry on it. And this has a little, like, it has like a self-replacing effect on the card. Okay, Fortunate is lethal. Omamori, negate the next 2 curses you obtain. Actually very useful. Another explosive potion. Don't need it, I've already got one. Alright, Deus Ex Machina. Unplayable. When you draw this, you get 2 miracles. Lovely. Prostrate, which is the divinity enabler, 0 mana gain 4 block, and or at the start of each turn add a smite into your hand. A smite being a 1 mana deal 12 card. So again, it's another card that is like jump through some hoops, and down the line you will get some rewards for jumping through the hoops. Again, I don't think we want to do this just yet. I want a bit of an idea of where we're going with relics before I do this. That being said, I do think the Deus Ex Machina is quite useful to get a bit of mana cheat. So we could probably now take some bigger cards. Right, we're missing 1 health, so we're going to do a little smite action. I love upgrading Eruption, the 1 mana discount, very powerful. And yeah, we'll take another elite now. Okay, this is probably the spookiest guy. We'll see what we can do. This might be one of those fights where I just stay in the super duper, what's it called, wrath mode. So I don't want this, but I do want this. Strike, strike. I can miracle strike, but does that really move the needle for me? Because it's not lethal, nor is it lethal if I use my potions. If I just take the 16, the odds are I'm going to draw 2 strikes next turn, right? I know one of us is defend right now, but you'd think I'd draw 2 strikes. So rather than buff him with the miracle just to get 1 strike off, I might just run the risk of not getting 2 strikes. We'll take the 16. Alright. Eternally punished. That's why we have this. I am gaining from this. I'm just going to assume I kill him next turn. It might be a bit of a risk. I only take 2 this way. 1 strike. Okay, that's fine. I was going to say 1 strike is lethal, because I've got the potion anyway. For every 5 cards in your deck, heal through when you enter a rest site. Okay, doesn't really push me in a direction right now, but it's fine. I kind of do like Flurry of Blows as well. It's just like, typically aren't going to go in and out of stances, right? It is kind of the character's gimmick. Alright, it's a 0 mana, just always keep entering my hand type card. Nice little value add. I also do like Empty Fist, to be fair, but I think see a Flurry, take a Flurry. Let's go this way. I don't think this particularly matters. I think I'm going to go after the other elite. I actually want both these cards. But we'll take my, what's his name, later. My Eruption later. You are now dead, whatever happens next turn. Perfect. Establishment. Whenever a card is retained, reduce its cost by 1 this combat. Now, I don't really have anything that's synergized with this, but I feel like this is like it's the equivalent of something like a, oh god, what's it called now? Catalyst, where it pushes a build so hard that, do you just take it because it pushes that build? Because now I could take some of the big retaining cards and feel pretty happy about life. Or do I just keep holding on? Do I keep not making a decision? Who am I fighting, by the way? The Hexaghost. You know, I'm going to stick to my guns. I'm going to keep at this until I get a relic that pushes me in a direction. Right, Erupt, Consecrate, Strike, Miracle, Vigilance. Take a bit of damage. Actually, maybe I should have just used the explosive there, rather than take any damage. That might have been a smart man's play. I don't really want this. Probably don't want this either. Why am I missing world damage? We'll double block. Okay. Empty Mind, Nirvana, like water. 1 mana draw 2's okay, but I'm not really having issues with draw right now. I don't end most of my turns in Calm either right now, and Nirvana is more of the scrying stuff, but again, I've not really got enough of a push towards scrying right now. Don't love this opening. The slime doesn't attack that often, to be fair. I was just thinking, who do I kill first there? Oh, I don't like this. I really don't want Erupt to take the additional damage. I think I just do this and pass. Because if I kill the other guys while I get the vulnerability, right? Can you please stop attacking me? Alright, that's a reasonable trade. I block on my damage as one of the turns of vulnerability gone. He's not attacking me on this turn, which is perfect. Talk to the Hand, Empty Body, and Satchwick. I do kind of like Talk to the Hand, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's kind of an interesting card because it gives me like... I mean, it's an attack card that eventually gives me some block down the line. It does require you to attack quite a lot into the enemy, but... I don't know what to say. It's like giving yourself... like dexterity on your attacks or something like that. I don't know how to like pass it, but I do kind of like it. I probably do at some point need to grab blocking based cards as well, because currently I'm kind of like, you know, not trying to do any blocking. In fact, I'm quite close to just a base deck. I'll take Talk to the Hand though. I really like the card. It is pretty bad against the three pyramid guys who we're about to fight, so. Alright, well, this is why I've been saving this potion. We'll throw this at these guys. Makes my life a bit easier. Get consecrated. Get jabbed. And get struck. Perseverance. Gain 5 block. When retained, increase its block by 2 this combat. I get it. Scry 1, gain 2 block, deal 3 damage. This is where I say the 1 mana reduction would be nice. It's not that impactful, right? I'll grab a Perseverance because we haven't grabbed a defensive card yet. Let's try this elite. Okay, isn't the pyramids? That is a horrible opening card. I will be ending my turn. We probably want to start off with a eruption, right? You're interesting though. Right, eruption, please. Excellent. Dude, I'm just sending everything after this guy. Like, that's a great opening. I've taken him down to about 1/3 of his health on the opening turn. Now, am I in Wrath mode still? Yes. But hopefully I can just kill him now. I can leave him on 5. That feels pretty bad. Or 4 even. I'll take 3. Okay, when we go to a rest site, we're going to get a massive heal, which is phenomenal. Love it. What's safety again? Oh, gain block. Okay. So have your turn scry 3. I kind of like the foresight power because I think it's just good in any deck, right? It's a better setup, but I can see the top 3 cards in my deck and get rid of the ones I don't want. Sure, that makes me more consistent, is my logic. So I'll grab that. I think we do need to rest. Takes me out to full health. Right. Eruption. Talk to this hand. I'm dying this turn. Flurry. Cut. Give me one of these. I think it's worth using some of the miracles this turn. Get it to calm now. Flurry him again. And I think I will play Foresight as well. So we're taking a chunk of damage, but that's what this battle is, right? You just take a ton of damage on the opening turn. And then, like, he chills out for the next 6 turns until he does it again. I think I want as many attack cards as possible because we've got the hand on him now. And the dream is we just attack 3 times right now, and the hand blocks all damage. I like it. 12 damage. I can't get on my mode if I do this. Am I okay with this? I think I've been guilty sometimes on this battle as well of just taking too long to do it, so I'm actually going to go balls to the walls. Taking 24 now. But he is half dead. Okay. So I take 3. Only doing 12 now. Flurry, Consecrate, Strike, Defend, and... Am I willing to take the Wont to get the Perseverance up another level? Hello, Keeper. I think I will just take 1. Again, I'm going to be super greedy. Not attacking me, I love to see that. I don't love to see my Vigilance in my hand right now, though. Good luck with your lecture as well, Keeper. We want to scry this, right? We've got all-out attack now. He's doing 32 damage, so we're living through this turn. We're living through this turn, right? You're 30 minutes late. Well, get out of the chat then and get in the lecture. And most lectures, I think they do the good bits at the beginning and, like, leave the, you know, the bad bits towards the end. You're missing the good part, basically. I think the odds are I do get 2 more attacks. I don't know. Actually, I need another attack beyond that. What won't drive faster without the chat? Yeah, it really depends. I mean, I don't know what the time zones are, but if it's like an afternoon lecture, you've had it. No offense, but I think you've had it. I think at that point, everyone just wants to go home again. Like they're front loading the lectures to try and get everyone out early. If you're in a morning lecture, then you might be in trouble as well, because... No, actually, you're probably better in the morning lecture, because then people would be really tired to begin with. You're late for a good reason. You got your favourite sandwiches in the city to tide you over all day until your flight this night. As someone who doesn't like flying, I think I could make a similar deal. You know, to make it more comfortable, the journey. I think I'm going to take the damage here, by the way. I'm actually not convinced I'm guaranteed to get more than 2 attacks next turn. So it's a pretty brutal turn. Oh, I get to scrying. I was pretty confident I was going to get it. Whatever. It doesn't move the needle that much for me. We win either way. I would have just had a bit more health. Omniscience, Devotion, or Vault? I don't really have anything for Omniscience to work. What Spire build I've got? I've really got nothing right now, to tell you the truth. I've kind of just grabbed averagely good cards. So, yeah, and then most of my relics kind of do, like, not nothing, but they work with everything. So I'm trying to find a path. I'm going to get to wonder if the Devotion is the path, though. Well, it's really slow if you don't upgrade it, but I guess I could go for the upgrade. There's really nothing in my deck to Omniscience right now. Like, it's actually just a bad card for me. So I guess I could just grab Devotion. Yeah, that's where you can put your finger on it. It literally doesn't exist yet. Like, all my relics are like, just like, oh, heal more, do slightly more damage, heal more, gain more gold, deny curses. Nothing's like saying, you know, oh, go in this direction. Keep scrying, buddy. Sorry, remove 2 cards from my deck. Obtain a unique curse and 3 relics. Wait, I've got the Amori, though. I did kind of want the energy, but I guess I don't desperately need it because of Deus Ex Machina. Sure, we'll do Calling Bell. I'll use Amori to deny the curse. Right? Yes! This turns into Happy Flower. This turns into the White Beast statue. And this turns into Giria, which gives me a bit of an identity. We can try and get some strength gain. So multi-hitting moves do more stuff. Also, potions every battle. And I've got 478 gold, so we could potentially use the shop to try and find a route through this crazy game. If I'm chasing elites, I probably want to be on the middle path, but I do, as I said, really want to go to a shop, so I might forgo an elite just to get a shop. Like, go this way. Can you guys not, please? Talk to the hand. I actually don't think I'm able to kill both of these guys. Might as well use a potion at the very least. Devotion is going to be too slow. Take Flurry. Yeah. Take a bit more damage. Alright, see you later, Keeper. Have a good flight later as well. Alright, this guy is on his way out. We'll try and take offensive cards, but I don't think I'm going to kill him in time. Although, maybe I can. Did cost me a lot of health though, so maybe not worth. Consecrate plus, Sands a Tide, deal 20 when retaining lure, it's cost by 1. Tranquility. I do like Tranquility as well to get myself out of Wrath if I ever get put into it. But if I do Devotion stuff, I don't think I need it quite as much, so I think I'm going to skip again. And yeah, let's hit the path with 1 less elite, because I don't think I'm quite strong enough yet. Apotheosis, you say? Praying, you say? Hmm. There's some lines here. Give me Apotheosis. Give me Prey. Give me a Waffle. And then my last choice, I kind of want to put Wallop in my deck as well, but maybe I want some payoff for getting into Divinity, and I don't really have that just yet. Like, one big finisher for going into Divinity. I also want to remove cards, to be fair, but... Give me Wallop. We spent big there, and honestly, have we improved ourselves significantly? I don't know, but I got a heal out of it. Please don't get Parasite. Thank you. It would have been negated, but still. I don't think I want Tranquility. I don't think I want that either. I'm pretty sure I want none of these cards. I think they were, like, all bad. So I don't super regret that outcome. I think I want to do some discarding here. Well, actually, hang on a sec. Let me play the defense and then do some discarding. I probably should hold on to the miracles. Ah, I got punished. I was trying to get some sort of other defensive card so I didn't take too much damage on this turn. Feels bad. Alright, here are all my defensive cards when I don't need them. Feels good. 4 energy just down the drain. Apotheosis me. I know Daze is going to get put into the deck. I can't deal with that right now. Give me the Dazed. Wait, give me the Dazed. Do I want the Dazed? Am I stupid? Yeah, I'm stupid. We all want the Dazed. That's fine. 24 damage, you say? I don't need the Foresight. Okay, I need more offensive cards in my deck, it turns out. I'm beginning to discover the hard way. Right, we're in Divinity now. Flurry, get him. Strike him, strike him. Okay. It's not as bad as I think it is. We might want to grab another Cut Through Fate, though. Could grab a Sash Whip. It's a little bit, like, oddly specific. But getting 2 attacks on the same turn, is that really that crazy? The 2-week would be nice. Maybe I'm fine. It's so hard, like, I don't want to put more cards in my deck, but... Call, by the way. I don't want to put more cards in my deck, but equally, I don't think my deck's strong enough right now. That's interesting. Enlightenment here actually reduces Apotheosis and Wallop down. I'll do it. Then I can play the Devotion as well. And I guess I'll just do wallop for damage. This could be a bit of a spooky battle, though. I'm still not great at doing AoE damage. I have to almost always be taking damage. Sorry, by taking damage I mean like actually doing damage to these guys. I'll use one of my miracles. We have a hand. I'm also in divinity. So I can do 39, which is a little bit overkill on the guy with 24 health. But maybe I just take it. It removes 10 off the board, and I will gain a bit of block. But basically the top of the hand won't be useful anymore. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's not, I don't know. Total hand is good against one guy, right? It's got a bit of a weakness against multiple guys. Right, my flurry is back. Flurry, consecrate, foresight, strike. I'm taking 28 damage this turn. I think we just play this. But I'm a touch concerned. Eruption, consecrate, strike. I can leave my mode via vigilance. Do I miracle this? Yes, I do. I take 0 damage now. We don't want enlightenment. I know I put it in my deck, but it was really very specifically for the niche opening turn. So let's get rid of that. I like the other 3 cards. I can put myself into divinity now. I think I will put myself into divinity if you don't mind. Honestly, I'll take that. That could have been an awful battle. Whatever cards created in combat, upgrade it. I don't create enough cards. I think 2 Flurry of Blows is sometimes too many. Follow-up can be nice, but I think if we're taking follow-up, we need to actually like start putting draw into the deck. It's weird, because I don't have a mana relic, but mana's not a huge issue when I'm apotheosing like Deus Ex Machina or my what's his name? My miracle that gets put into the deck. Oh, not the stabby guy. Do I want this defend? The other cards I'm probably playing this turn is... Wallop is one of them, Flurry's the other one. I guess I do. Flurry, Wallop. I'm only taking 1. Devotion, Spray, Vigilance, Flurry. That hurt. I finally got Apotheosis. It's a little bit late, but we've got it. I can't erupt right now, I will die. Finally got taught to the hand. A little bit late, but thank you, nonetheless. I can erupt Wallop, which is an interesting idea. So I take double damage, but it doubles the damage of this. Which is not a good deal. It's not a great deal. I've ran the numbers and I don't like them. We don't want this or this. Flurry, pray. Flurry again. Strike. Defend, defend. I don't take any damage, but that's my big divinity turn. Gone. Don't want this. Flurry. Strike. Cut. I live, but it's getting harder and harder to live. I think I need to, like... I need to put my, like, my pin in something at this point. Is it Mental Fortress? It can't be Mental Fortress. Because I'm not in Divinity that often, and I don't change between... I don't go into Eruption and Calm that often either. And it's only 4 block, it's kind of minor now. I'm skipping again. I think I need to heal, but I also need to upgrade Apotheosis. It's a really awkward spot to be in. And dude, I'd kind of like to lift as well. I think I need a question mark event to like pull me out of the mire here. Really don't want to fight this guy either. I mean, I guess I didn't want to fight anyone, but... But in particular, this guy is nasty. Thought to the hand time. I need to do devotion. Do I do vigilance just to put up a bit of a block and go into calm? So I can erupt later? Apotheosis now. It's fine, he's not attacking me on this turn, so... Gives me a bit of time off. I'm just playing Perseverance. I need, like, all the help I can get right now. He's probably going to die next turn. Alright, thank you, Sunglar. Gonna play Taxi? What do we play Taxi? Is it a game? I've never heard of it, if so. Alright, Erupt. Wallop. Could be worse. Ah, okay, I see what you mean. I thought you were going to, you know, it's like Crazy Taxi, but I assume if you're going to go pick up your son from school, you ain't doing Crazy Taxi. Okay, again, I don't know. Maybe this character's cards are all bad. I just don't see anything again that I want. I think defensively, like, I'm fine. If anything, I need to add another big offending damage-dealing card. Sands of Time just feels a bit too slow for the job, though. I'm skipping again. Okay, now we're getting to something more interesting. If I can get very, very cheap cards instead of a lot of them, I could play a bunch of cheap attacks, get a bunch of dexterity, and then just block the rest of the turn. And be like a very, like, balanced build, is how I call it. I think when I head towards the shop, I know I've not got a lot of money, but I need some sort of, like, pull right now that I just don't have. I think there's obviously another, like, big thing about my build right now. If I don't, like, start early with Apotheosis, my deck is so much more weak. It's like the be-all and end-all of my build. I'm just hitting you right. Do I want to put Vigilance up to get the Calm? I'm not sure I do. I take no damage. I mean Divinity. Don't really want to leave it to go to Eruption, thank you. Although, I say this, I guess we do now. Not bad. They use a potion as well. Reach Heaven, deal 10 shuffle through violence into your draw pile. That is, retain, deal 20 damage, and it's a 0-cost card. Again, I don't think it's really what... I need another, like, huge hitting card. I need something that just, like, wipes someone off the face of the planet. I guess if that card existed, you know, you would always take that card. But I'm just not sold on what you're offering me right now. Okay, this could be awkward. I think I need to start working you down pretty quickly. Otherwise, I have some issues. The other guy's pretty bad as well, don't get me wrong, but... yeah, I can't talk to the hand use my big issue. I mean, I'm block. I'll block as much as I can. I don't know. Taking 22 damage this turn. Apotheosis is pretty good right now with my double miracles. The math ain't mathing. Actually, is the math mathing? No, the math is mathing. I got a sec. Okay, that's not a bad turn. Not the best turn. Debatable actually the last play. I probably should have just played a Defend instead. Since he's only on 29 health. He's definitely dead next turn when I go into Divinity, but... okay, never mind. He's not definitely dead. He's not definitely dead. He's actually going to live. I can't even kill you with the Explosive Potion, which is kind of mean. Okay. We got there eventually. Regen Potion, I'm going to have to take it. Flying Sleeves is a potential. Because if I can start gaining strength, it will start getting better. It's still not phenomenal, but... as in, like, it's pretty bad, actually. Well, not bad. That's a mean thing to say. But it just doesn't push anything. You know what? Hang on a sec. Let's try this. Because if worst comes to worst, I could retain it in my hand to get 3 attacks in the same turn for the kunai, maybe to proc. Maybe that's the way I try and win this. I get the kunai actually doing something for me. I'm not thrilled. I was looking for a gold card to maybe push me, but that's not the one I was looking for. I don't think Study's the card I want. Bit of a wash. Alright, we're gonna drink this immediately. Why am I fighting this guy again, by the way? He's so strong. And I have to fight him twice in the same battle. In the same floor. Disgusting. It's probably our ass, by the way, in case you were, you know, keeping track. I don't think we're living through this anymore. I need Apotheosis. Non-negotiable. It's an insane hand now. But am I living this turn? I am living the turn. I probably should have thrown the vulnerability potion in as well. I'm just gonna get rid of this because I need every card I can get right now. Alright, just destroy him. All in. Still alive. I think we're so unbelievably cooked. I just can't see a way out of this. I don't see the world where I beat anyone. Yeah. I think any of the elites I fought here, I was doomed. Uh, 1529. I am living through the turn, strictly speaking. Play Apotheosis, see what happens. Gonna need to play the Miracle as well. Gonna need to play Consecration. Is there a world where I get out of this? 15 is being put into me. I don't see the world where we get through this. As predicted. That does give me a bit of defense, but I need more than this. I need to, like, play 7 attacks at a turn. I can remove one of you. Oh yeah, I die then. I nearly got over the hump. But not quite. Honestly, I actually don't really know what I did that wrong there. I felt like my relics kind of just like did me dirty, but maybe at some point with the gold cards, I should have just gone like, okay, this gold card, if I take this gold card, I can lean into this strategy and then, you know, go that way. Maybe the gold card was a good enough pull there. But so many things were like, go to a rest site and upgrade, or go to a rest site, you'll heal. Like, well, yeah, but what if I'm not at a rest site? What do you want me to do then? What then, game? I can choose an elite with this, which is normally my go-to strat when this shows up. I like cut. Am I going to a shop fairly soon afterwards? I can. Okay, I'll do this. If I can remove it, probably before anything else comes up. I could get punished if one of these question mark tiles is a fight. I will own up to that. Fear no evil. 8 damage for the enemy attempts to attack, enter calm. Okay. I can see it. Gain 7 block, exit your stance. Give me fair. As like another tool to get out of Wrath. Nearly went the wrong way there. Remove all curses from your deck. I don't think I've ever seen the Divine Fountain event before. I'll take it. No, you swine. No, I was 1 tile away. Alright. We should still go for this guy, but that's so brutal. Alright, all in. Immediately just, we're doing it. Wait, hang on a sec. I need to be a touch careful here. I'm so close, man, to glory. The 5 block is irrelevant. Just let me kill him next turn. Alright, we take an absolute shit ton of damage, but... What can I do? Normal enemies drop an additional card reward. Okay, sure. Put a miracle into your hand at the start of your next X turns, exhaust. Exit stance, empty fist. We kind of got something like that. Then cut through fate, Mark II. No, don't need it. I probably need to heal again now because, I say again, I need to heal because I took infinite damage on the previous battle, aka 40. And I'll take question mark tiles because I think they're more fun. Burn a card. Don't mind if I do. Okay, whenever I put a skill in my deck that gets upgraded immediately, that could be nice as well, considering I've got the prayer wheel. Instantly we can go into calm. Do I block again here? With my miracle? I'm actually going to try it. I kind of hate using my miracle defensively like this. But I was going to say, if he doesn't attack me on a turn, it gives me a lot of sway, a little bit of tempo, so to speak, in this battle. But I've killed him. Okay, anything that is a skill gets upgraded. Thank you for offering me no skills, much appreciated. What's my other box? Devotion is back again. Give me third eye. I'll take the upgraded card. I'm not sold on anything there. Wheel kick, weave, follow up. Wheel kick them. Cut them. Erupt, miracle, strike. I can leave my mode. I should leave my mode. The final question is, do I third eye to boost him to Scry 5? I probably do, right? Because now I can make sure I have... Yeah, I can just make sure I've got what I need to win the game. Okay, that was a great elite battle. We took a bit of damage, but not a lot. Blood Vial's going to be nice as well to restore the health that I'm missing. Prostrate, Empty Mind, Flying Sleeves. A lot of things to let me leave my stance if I want to. How many of these do I need? I'm actually not entirely certain. Zero mana gain 4 block as well. Who am I fighting, by the way? The slime. I feel like almost none of... this is going to sound so stupid. I feel like almost none of the cards in this class actually have a synergy. Which is a stupid thing to say, because obviously there's clearly like a Scry synergy. There is a change stance synergy. There is a... what's his name synergy? What am I trying to say here? Change stance. There's another one. Anyway. But they're just all so, like, weak. And, like, it requires, like, 3 or 4 cards, like, chained together for it to actually be... Oh, Retain is the other one. I don't know. It just feels really weird. I just can't see, like, these big pop-off turns. I guess I don't have any draw cards. But I don't think I'm going to forms that often either. I don't know. You know what? Try this. Because if I'm in Calm, I'll get the 2 energy rebate, right? Okay, I don't think I have anything for you guys. Gotta just be very honest with you. I probably don't want Vigilance with Thier. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Why that one? It doesn't really matter, but why? I'll take a bit of damage here and save my miracle for the future turn. Leave the fob. Kill him. We're playing Defend for certain. I guess I'll see what comes out of Cut now. But I think with the amount of... Oh, I can't even say. The amount of weakness I've got, it's unlikely I'm killing anything. Yeah. But I can actually kill something. By using my miracle. Okay, we take 7. But now it can't be weakened again, I think. Don't want you. Probably don't want you either, honestly. Might as well block again. Not killing with strike anyway. Right, Thier. Empty your mind to give me 2 energy back. Hit him. Okay, you know what? This actually could work. Staying calm as often as you can. The build. Waved hand, whenever you gain block this to put 2 weak on all enemies. I just don't see the end game of that. Another third eye, I can kind of see the end game of this. It's just a good block, good control over what cards I'm going to draw in my next turn. Give me question mark into Elite. Didn't want to see this guy. Well, it's moderately okay to see this guy. I know I have to deal with it later now. I just can't catch a break right now. I put so many block cards in my deck. Yeah, there you go. Just don't draw any of them. I think I had lethal there, but I can't be bothered doing the maths again. I think if I'd erupted, struck, I would have got there. Again, a lot of block cards. A lot of block cards. Whenever you scry, gain block. But how do I win the game, though? I can make myself, like, extremely powerful. As in, like, you know, I can't be killed. But how do I do the killing? It's the immovable object versus the eventual unstoppable force. But I think the unstoppable force will eventually beat me. If he runs at me enough times, I will become movable. I guess Weave has got a certain bit of a je ne sais quoi in my deck since I've got a lot of Scry. Actually, I guess I do know what he means. It's literally, I've got like 3 Scry cards in my deck. Every time I play it, the Weave will come back. Which is pretty good. Okay, I guess I'm grabbing Weave, but I don't love it. I guess I'm grabbing Nirvana? I've got 3 Scry cards now, so surely I grabbed the Scry card Enabler. And I guess we try and find some way to win with just block. Dude, maybe we take the hand stuff, but even that only puts weakness on the guy. It feels like nothing makes sense. Also, this was probably a bad idea for me. Considering one of the cards to get me out of my form was in my hand then. Fortunately, I can get out of my form still. I'm playing a Strike then Empty Mind. I think it's my turn. So I need to draw 3 dead cards, basically. Or something like this, I think is the plan. Hit him. Do I Miracle this turn? I think I do. I take 8. Right, here we go. Weave, cut. Do I want Vigilance? Not really, actually. Weave comes back. Play Weave. Play Third Eye. Am I playing Fear this turn? Possibly, yeah. Wait, it's not this turn, I get it though. Alright, I'll just accept that I misplayed this turn. Because you're going to attack me on this one. It's still not terrible, it's pretty bad though. I can hit you. Like, I can get through a deck cycle now, like, really quickly. Wait, you can play that even if you're not in a stance? Okay. I just wanted to check, honestly. The more you know. Again, I kind of would like this. Dude, I have so much block potential. But I'm doing, like, no damage. Okay, we're going to take some damage. So close. I think this will get me there. Because one strike should do 4 damage now. Alright, we sneak through. Orichalcum's fine. Retain gave 5 Badgerer. Yeah, you don't understand though. My cards, they don't do anything. I guess, hang on a minute, maybe this is the way I win. Maybe I go into Divinity. And isn't there a card that rewards you for being in Divinity? Perhaps Worship Plus is actually the answer here. I have to heal, obviously. I mean, I'm probably still going to die even with the heal. Because on this guy do like 30 plus damage? Might be awful, in fact. Empty your mind. Sure, play Nevada. Strike. I think we're going to have a serious problem with killing this guy. I think we're going to have a serious problem killing this guy before he kills me. I'm not dead, but I think I'm effectively dead. Never mind. I am actually dead, I think. Well, no, I'm not. I think I've misplayed this round, but equally, I think my draw could not have been worse. I can't play this Worship right now. I literally don't have any cards to, like, draw into. It is retained, though. So I guess we get a bunch of block cards, sorry, a bunch of attack cards now to enrich my hand with for the Worship turn. I probably don't want to empty my ID either. So now I think we Worship. I'm just trying to obliterate him. Like, dude, even with, like, best play, I still didn't get close to one-shotting it. It wasn't bad, don't get me wrong, but I think I needed more. I really needed more. We don't want this. I might need the Eruption. Yeah, dead. Dead on board. Wow, that run actually sucked. That might be the worst run I've ever done. I just had nothing. My grand plan where I felt like I solved the game, it seems to be crumbling before me. Anyway, YouTube, I'm sorry, this was such a disappointing episode. I guess we'll try and do it again next time. I don't know, maybe... I always felt like the Watch is a bit different compared to the other characters. Maybe you just have to play the Watches slightly differently from the other 3. Maybe you actually have to, like, put your flag post in a build and kind of, like, push it a little bit more. But yeah, I don't know. I just didn't feel like I got any relic at any point that actually helped me towards any one of my builds. But whatever. Yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you again next time, YouTube. Bye-bye.